Well, I gotta say, I'm very excited about this recent purchase. I've been looking at different attachments to buy for the skid steer. I had been looking at this. I had my eye on this, or at least this type of attachment, not necessarily this brand. Even before I purchased my skid steer, I was thinking ahead. What machine would be the best? Should I get a mini excavator? Should I get the skid steer? I ended up obviously going with the skid steer, and mainly because it also had this option as well. I've heard a lot of different things, a lot of reviews from other people, and I ultimately made the decision to get this. Some people were saying that these aren't as capable as a mini excavator, and of course that is true. However, what I'm using it for are minor projects. I'm not digging footers every day. I'm not doing commercial work. It's mostly just things around the property, random projects, and this thing's going to do more than what I need. So I went ahead and purchased an Eterra E60 backhoe attachment. I had looked at many other brands. I ended up going with this one for a few different reasons. One is the availability. I looked at a couple different brands. Some of them were just out of stock, or they were a long or unknown lead time. Some of them also just looked a little weaker. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about different brands, but this one just kind of it checked all the boxes, or at least the minimum that I needed it to. It came with the detachable thumb. It's not adjustable. That is the one thing that I could say that's negative about this, is that it can't adjust to different positions. However, I don't know how much of a difference that will actually make. The more I think about it, you probably either need the thumb or you don't. So putting it in different positions may not really make that much sense anyway. So this one does come with a nice, removable pin. You can just pull that right out and pull the thumb right off. So you could choose different size buckets. I went with the 12-inch bucket that has the 3 teeth. Probably can't tell in the video, but I mean, this thing it's beefy. This alone is really heavy. That was my one concern, is, when seeing photos and videos on the internet don't really do justice for the thickness of this steel. But I mean, even just this thumb, you could see my finger here. I mean, it is really thick steel. I mean, that's 1/2-inch plate steel right there, completely welded, reinforced. I mean, that thing, I don't ever see that thing bending. But anyway, again, for what I'm going to be putting it through, I'm not going to be abusing this too bad. But again, super excited. Obviously, I'll have a bunch of videos of me using this thing and getting it onto the machine. So it's still winter here. We're about to get a storm tonight. So I think we're getting about 50-degree weather by the end of this week. So, if all the snow melts away and I could get out there and play around with it, I certainly will. But that's it. Again, it's the Eterra E60. This I actually purchased for around, the total cost was, I think, about $2,800. They make different options. Actually, they have, I think this is the 6-foot version. They do have an E70, which is 7 feet. I'm never going to be trenching more. This thing is capable of digging 6 feet down, and I don't foresee ever needing to do deeper than that. Even putting in a water line, trenching for that's only going to be 42 inches, 48 inches, something around there. So, very excited to use this thing, and just look forward for other videos that we'll be making, obviously using this thing. So if you haven't yet, subscribe, and don't forget to like it and turn on your notifications for those future videos. All right, we'll see you soon, guys.